I don't care how long you've been a believer. There are just some things that just kind of remain a mystery to us regardless of how long we've been in the faith. Today's question comes from Speedy7906 that says, can you explain the Holy Trinity? I don't know if there's a single harder question for me to try to tackle when it comes to God, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But I want to preface that I'm still learning just like you are. So with that being said, let's get into it. The Holy Trinity consists of three parts: the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And we know that because all three of them are throughout the entire scriptures. Look at what it says in the very beginning of the Bible. Genesis 1:26 says this: then God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. So the fact that he uses words like us and our proves that they're all there in the beginning of time. But this is how I want to break down the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Take me, for example. I am Dalton, but let's say for argument's sake, this is my physical body, this is my heart, and this is my mind. Let's say that all three of these were able to fully exist on their own. So let me ask you, is my body Dalton? Yes. Is my heart Dalton? Also yes. And is my mind also Dalton? Yes. So all three of these are Dalton. They just all have different forms and different functions. In the same way, God is in all three forms, but they're all coexisting together. So when God chose this plan of having himself be our sacrifice to repay our debt, he had to pick one form of himself. The one that's actually making the decisions for God is the mind. So if you think about it, Jesus's mission was always going to be to take our place, because the wages of sin are death, and it needs to be paid by innocent blood. And Jesus is the only one in physical form with the blood to do it. So now if we understand, the Father's the one making the decision. So when Jesus comes, he said, I come to do the will of the Father, which is the mind. Where does the Holy Spirit fit in? And in this example, the Holy Spirit is the heart. When we come to accept Jesus and we become known as justified to God, he gives us the free gift of the Holy Spirit. If you don't believe in Jesus, then you don't have the Holy Spirit, which means all you have is your flesh. So what you're going to do by default is turn your heart into a heart of stone, because the world is a pretty messed up place, and due to trauma, you will harden your heart to keep yourself protected. It's not even like you're gonna do it because you're a bad person. But look at what Ezekiel chapter 36 verse 26 says about what the Holy Spirit does to our heart. And I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. So the role of the Holy Spirit is to walk with you daily in a process called sanctification, changing your heart from a heart of stone to a heart of flesh and becoming more and more like Jesus. But remember, all three of these are God. And when God comes back, it's going to be Jesus returning, because he needs that physical body. And just to end this video, I want to ask you this. Would it be crazy to think that in our human mind, we just can't fully grasp everything about God because he's just that great? That's not to make an excuse to say that we shouldn't try to understand, but it's actually meant to encourage you. It's going to take some faith to believe in it, and that's all God asks. So I pray this video helps you understand the different roles between the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and understand that they actually are all God. God bless.